How do you start building up speed as you're learning how to play the piano? Whether you're a beginner or if you've had experience, I'm going to show you some ways in this video of how you can get your fingers up to speed, pun intended, so that you can play faster patterns. And it works great with any kind of warm-up exercise that you do. So let's go to the keys. So I'm going to start with something really basic. So if I'm starting off with just a simple 5-finger position, C, D, E, F, G, if I start off just slowly, and each time I go along, I start to get a little faster. Right, I could keep doing that and doing that. But another way that I can do that as well is using the metronome and start off at 60, right? So you can go a tick, 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 tick. And then as you go along, you can bump it up by another 10 beats per minute. 10 doesn't always seem like it's very fast, but it's enough of an incremental increase that you're going to feel that as you go along. So if you increase by 10 beats per minute, then you're able to go a little bit faster. Then, obviously, the next step is if you're working on both hands together, right? Or, of course, even just working on left hand by itself, because most people in the world are right-handed. I'm not, I'm left-handed. But it makes it a little bit harder for that non-dominant hand, whichever hand that is, to really spend the time to really work at that to better that ability. So you could even just do the same thing then, left hand. Or if you really, really want to build up the skill, both hands together. Yeah, and you can do that with whatever key you're in, right? So I could even do the same thing here, F, right? I can keep doing that over and over again. The whole idea is if you're not able to play it confidently and accurately at a slower speed, speeding up is not going to help you. So starting off slow, get really comfortable and confident there, then slowly increase the speed. Okay, so that's just a 5-finger. What if we wanted to do the C major scale, right? Okay, same thing for left hand, right? Same idea here. Any scale that you're doing, whether it's individual hands by themselves or together, as you go through this, the more practice you have at building confidence at a slower speed, the easier it's going to be to speed it up. So, those are scales, obviously. Arpeggios are another excellent way to do this, right? And the idea is to keep everything in tempo, because a lot of times when you're doing an arpeggio pattern like that kind of fast, it can kind of stumble, right? And I did that on purpose. But that's the idea, is your fingers, as you're going along, are either going to maybe sometimes get a little too close up to the fall board and get a little bit stuck there, or sometimes might be a little too far away. You want to still just be right there in the center of the key, right? And that's the idea. So those are a couple of great ways. The thing is that you can take any exercise, any technical exercise that's out there, start it off slow, work on picking up the speed, and you're going to find that that is a great way to build up that speed and that confidence in your speed. And the other thing that happens in any piece of music that you're working on, you can take a part of it and turn it into a warm-up. Whether it's supposed to be fast or slow, you can still take part of that and work on, how do I just take this apart and really work at trying to make that a little bit faster, just as a technical exercise for you to work on. It doesn't have to be a very formal technical exercise. You can take anything out there and make it something that helps you to get faster, or even to work at a slower speed as well. All this works. So hopefully that helps you as you're working on getting those fingers to play faster. Keep checking back for more tips, challenges, and ideas coming along.